The group is about to watch me give a demonstration lesson, and I speak with them about some of my questions in relation to the work. What does our brain need to do its job? As Anat Baniel puts it, it's the job of the brain to bring order into the disorder, the job of the bones is to carry the weight, and the job of the muscles is to move us in space. Then my question is, what can I do to get a child's brain to do its job better? This boy is about to get a lesson with me, and I explain that I've worked with him for a while, and he's just learning to come up to sit. He's also just begun to move his mouth when I sing or make sounds. He likes it very much when we look at each other and make sounds. In the past, when he was just learning to roll from the back to the side, I would make a sound when he touched my nose with his hand, and I could use his desire to get me to make a sound as a way to help him to bring intention and action together. This was how he first learned to roll. In order to get his brain to do its job better, I have to know what he likes to do and what he does well. Like all of us, when the level of difficulty increases in what we're wanting to do, we have to improve our coordination. This often involves a process of trying and failing, adjusting what we do until we get where we want to be. This is the differentiation process. You'll see in a moment how he does this. So he started to be able to copy these silly little sounds that I would make, and we started to be able to communicate with each other using sound. So I started to use his desire, his intention, to get him to come to sit, to get me to sing. You understand? So I would say to him, okay, we can sing in a minute, but come here, come up. And then he would figure out the way to come up and come to sit. So I would sing with him, yeah? So we'll see how it goes today. Okay. Ja, det är fan verkligen. Har det kontroversiellt? Kontroversiellt? Ja. Ja, aber warte mal. Du kannst zuerst zum Sitzen kommen, dann fangen wir an zu singen. Ja? I just said to him that he can come up to sit first, and then we'll start to sing. Ja, so. Das. Ja, das. Warte mal. Komm, sag was. Da. Wo? Da. Da. Komm zuerst hoch. Raffi, komm hoch, dann fangen wir an zum Sitzen. Singen. Ja? Genau. Schau. Ja? Da? Genau. Selber. Super. Selber. Ja, okay. Du kannst auch singen. Sagst du? That's okay. Genau. My intention here is that he can learn to use himself in a more differentiated way, that he can let the weight be carried by the bones, that he can shift himself a bit in space, can reduce the unneeded muscular work, and he can make more differentiated sounds. Ja, genau. Aber wieder. This girl is getting a lesson during the practicum. You can see she's able to focus the eyes, and she can smile, she can turn her head, she can respond to what's going on around her. The practitioner is giving her the opportunity to feel how her chest reacts when she turns her head and how she can shift her weight. In this case, when she's looking towards her mother. It is much easier for her to reach the toy with the hand on the same side as the toy. You'll see this. Thus far in her life, she has also had very little voluntary movement with her legs. So when she begins to play with her hands, the practitioner begins to mirror this kind of a movement with her feet. You can see later in the lesson that she's able to shift the weight. The practitioner helps her to feel how to use her legs better to do this, and she's having fun turning the head from side to side. This baby is also just learning to roll to his belly and to be comfortable there. The practitioner working with him is focusing on how he could shift his weight more easily, distribute the work throughout his body, and perhaps lean on his arms. Here, the practitioner giving the lesson to the boy is getting the ideas and support that she might need to be able to do this better.